Diane in Denmark here. You can see that I am not speaking to you from our kitchen today. I am up here in our bedroom because, as I've mentioned before, I never film the family. The family are at home. It's between Christmas and New Year for us. So I've come up here to do a few things because we are getting ready for Hogmanay for New Year's Eve, which is a huge thing in Denmark, and I'll mention that in a wee minute. But what I did want to share with you today are the final 5 cleanup missions for the Flylady, clean up after Christmas, the holidays, or if you're using these missions for event planning, these are the cleanup ones. And remember, as I've said before, if you keep your tree up until the 6th of January, whatever, do whatever fits in with your scheme of things. And also I wanted to mention a few things about that because we've got a funny tradition in Sweden. Anyway, let's get on with the cleanup missions. There are 10 in total. I gave you 5 the other day. Here are the next ones. And remember, with all these missions and with any of the Flylady stuff, set your timer for 15-20 minutes. And dive in there. Do not think, oh, I'll do this mission, then you spend the whole day doing it, and then excuse me, one thing leads to another, and then you just feel overwhelmed. So just take your timer, 15 minutes, and get on with one thing. And that's what I've been doing since we came back from our Swedish summer house. I've just been putting things away slowly, doing a wee bit of cleaning as I go along, and everything's going to be all right. Anyway, on to mission number 6, and this is another one from Flylady. It says, start taking down the decorations. Now, of course, as I said to you, if you want to keep your tree up until 6th of January, that's fine. But what you might want to do, because I know what, you'll watch these missions and think, oh yeah, I'll do that on 6th. And then 6th of January will roll around and you won't do it, and then, I'll do that next day. Maybe you want to actually write in your diary or put even an alarm on your telephone for 6th of January, 7th of January, that now is the time to get that tree down. And on that note, I just wanted to share with you something, because I go to these Swedish evening classes. I'm learning Swedish because we have a Swedish summer house, and I like to be able to speak the language of where I'm living. And they have a very different tradition in Sweden. Here in Denmark, people don't generally keep their trees up until 6th of January. And in Copenhagen, I think it's more of a space thing, because New Year for us is huge and we need space for the dancing and the festivities. So quite often people take down their tree because there's just not space. We have small houses here or small apartments. Anyway, in Sweden, in many parts of Sweden, they don't take their tree down until the 13th of January, which is called Sankt Knut's Day in Danish. Saint Knut. And that, instead of having like the 12 days of Christmas, they call it the 20th day, 20 dagen. And they take it down on the 20th. Now, we don't have this tradition in Denmark, funnily enough, because St. Knut was a Danish saint. But it's all connected with, and I know some people in Sweden who do it, and the grannies, they invite the grandchildren over on the 20th and take down the tree, and the tradition there is that you eat what is left on the tree. Now, remember, I've done videos before where you've seen me probably over at Vibeka's house, and we've been talking about in Denmark there's a lot of edible goodies on the tree. Well, on the 13th of January, on the 20th day of Christmas for them, they take any last chocolate ornaments or biscuits or whatever's been made, and they eat them. And if I remember correctly, they also kind of have pancakes and whatever. So that's a really nice tradition that you have. But as I said, we've already got our tree down. It's out to be picked up by the council. Ours are composted and. Anyway, so mission number 6: spend 15 minutes and start getting things down. And actually, when I read through the rest of the Flylady missions, most of them are 15 minutes every day on taking things down. Mission number 7 was the same thing. Mission number 8, continue to put away your holiday decorations. Also, maybe think about any linens that you've had out, all the Christmas tea cloths, tea towels and hand towels. When I take those at the end of the day and wash them, they don't come back upstairs now. They go into the box with the holiday, with the Christmas linens. Mission number 8 was the same thing. Mission number 9, once you've got the tree down, if you've got a plastic artificial tree, get the tree in the box, get the box closed and get it put away. And again, if you're not taking it down until, sometime in January, just make a note to actually get it done. And when you take the tree down, put it away. Don't leave it lying there, because somebody commented actually on the last video they made saying that, they hadn't put some of the box of decorations away, and, the husband had fallen over one in the middle of the night. So let that be a lesson to all of us. And mission number 10 is to, and this is a great one, a great Flylady one, is to put your feet up, a wee pamper session. And as I said before in the last video, make notes of what went well this Christmas or this celebration, what worked, what didn't work. Is there something that you need to look out to buy for next year? I know many of you have already bought decorations or wrapping paper because it's half price at the moment. So just make a wee note, write it down, sit down with a cup of tea, use up the Christmas tea, eat the last of the Christmas cake, and just make a few notes so that next time round when you use your holiday control journal for whatever you're planning, you've got the notes there, and it's not, you're not having to go through the whole thing one more time. You've already got it planned ahead. Now, the other thing is, I've been up here, I was getting my outfits ready. I've actually got my outfit ready for tonight, and I'll show that in a wee minute. And I've also got my outfit ready for tomorrow, because tomorrow we're going to be tired, so I've got something nice and comfy to wear. And also, when I was going through my jewellery, all my little kind of holiday jewellery thing, that can now be put away. And I normally just put it in a plastic bag, and I put it with, the Santa hats and stuff like that downstairs, so that, come next November when we start going to parties again, I have my wee Christmas things, and my bauble earrings, that kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, I'll just share with you. Because I've mentioned before, New Year in Denmark is a huge thing. Christmas you spend with your family, New Year is spent with friends, and it's a very traditional thing. We start at 6 p.m. standing up, watching the Danish Queen's speech, and I shared that with you last year. She made a fantastic speech last year about making sure to do something pointless every day. And you may think, why should you do something that's pointless? But it was all to do with that, just sitting down and, like a pamper, like me time, just doing something, some kind of handicraft or something. And it doesn't need to be anything that's actually going to get finished, but just that very fact of taking time out and just be. So anyway, I'm looking forward to the Queen's speech tonight, see what she comes up with. And I will link up here to the video that I made about it last year if you want to hear all about us. In and out with the fireworks and, jumping off of chairs or jumping off the sofa. If you're in Denmark, make sure you've got, clean socks on and no holes in your tights, because, we don't wear shoes inside. And at midnight, we're jumping off the sofa, so you don't want to be revealing holy socks. Anyway, I've got my outfit ready, and I'm wearing, actually, this one was from the clothes swap party, this top, and I'm wearing it, I'm being very practical today, because for New Year we are in and out of the house, and fireworks and whatever, and it is chilly, and there's probably going to be a bit of rain here, so and I like to go for something practical. So I've got blue satin trousers, and I've got this top which came from a clothes swap party. I've got my winter white dinner jacket, which was a thrift store find in Sweden. I may have made a video about that, I can't remember. And my jazzy necklace. I've already done my nails. And this one also came from a clothes swap party. And I've really enjoyed this one. It's called Fruity Patootie from Sally Hansen. And an old... and I'm going to be wearing this as well, because it is so fabulous, and it is New Year. I mean, this is the time to, if you're not going to celebrate the rest of the year, at least celebrate today. This is a really, really glamorous little cape shawl thing that I bought for my 40th birthday, and it's vintage, and I bought it for my 40th birthday, and it's marabou feathers, so I can kind of do a bit of Flylady dusting when I'm walking around with it. Anyway, so I've got my outfit ready for tonight, and I've also got my outfit ready for tomorrow. And on that subject, please keep going with your routines, because I know, especially for us at this time of year, everything kind of rolls to a standstill, which is the idea behind it. Yeah, we should enjoy, Christmas, New Year. As I've mentioned before, our stores are closed 24th, 25th, 26th. Government offices, many of them are also closed between Christmas and New Year. So we're just enjoying being together as a family, reading, getting out for a walk in the woods. I'm still going with my exercise, doing a bit of running. Was down with Vibeke, skinny dipping. So, but enjoy your time, but keep going with your routines, because you don't want it all to slide. And on that note, we are coming up for the new year. And I know a lot of you are, okay, now we're going to get organised, and now we're going to do the Flylady in it. And yes, I will be there to hold your hand. I've got lots of ideas for next year. And we're just going to do it slowly in baby steps, and we're going to enjoy having more fun, not being perfectionists about things, and, and hopefully you can get a bit more Danish hygge into your life, just enjoying the everyday things. Because as Vibeke and I were chatting after our swim yesterday, we love Christmas, we love the whole month of December, we love New Year, and all the parties and the fireworks and all the fun and games. But the thing that we love most are the bog standard days, because we can really squeeze a lot of joy out of our days. We can really we put a lot of it into them, and we can really squeeze a lot of joy out from them. So anyway, I'm going to stop it there, because I've got things to do to get ready for this evening. We start at 6 o'clock sharp, 6 p.m, and then we keep going until 2, 3, 4 in the morning, who knows. So anyway, I wish you all a fantastic Hogmanay, Happy New Year. I won't be making a video tomorrow, because we will be just enjoying the day. So I'll probably be back with you on 2nd of January, ready to go and ready for more fun. So anyway, live long and prosper. May the Danish sugar be with you. And have I forgotten to say anything? Probably. Oh yeah, next year we're going to have quite a few challenges, and we're not going to be doing those things of 30 days. We're going to be doing 15-day challenges. So I hope you're up for that, and let me know if you want to join in. So anyway, Dan in Denmark, live long and prosper. See you very soon, and bye for now.